All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Beachbody Coach Opportunity webinar. Coach Mike and Coach Jill here, and we're excited to have you on the call tonight. Now, we're using something called Google Hangouts. So a couple of things with that. Number one is there's a bit of a delay. So if you type something into the chat window, it's probably going to be about 10 seconds or so, maybe up to 30 seconds before we see it. But if you do have questions, please enter it into the chat, and we'll do our best to respond to all questions. As well, we're not professional webinar folks. So if you came expecting a super polished, professional-looking, super slick and salesy webinar, well, that's not what we're here to do tonight. We're here to just share some great information about Beachbody and coaching and what that's all about. And we hope that you find it interesting. So to start, we just want to do a couple of introductions about ourselves and to just tell you a bit about our background and our journey with Beachbody. So I'll start. I'm what's called a Star Diamond coach with Beachbody. That sounds fancy, but probably doesn't mean a whole heck of a lot to you unless you have done some research about Beachbody. That just basically means that I lead a sizable team of coaches, and I'm pretty proud of the team that we've grown over the past 3 years. I'm a husband. I'm a dad of 2 boys. You can see kind of in that bottom picture there, ages 5 and 8. Super fun times. My background isn't in fitness or nutrition or anything like that. My background is in business and in marketing. I've got an MBA from Queen's University, and I've spent the last 15, 16 years working in the marketing area of financial services. Some of my hobbies, I'm a hockey lover, and I had a lot of success with Beachbody programs. My story starts in 2013. That was the year I was turning 40. And anytime that you are approaching one of those milestone birthdays, it's an opportunity to look at how things are going. And I knew I wanted to make some health and fitness changes. I wanted to set a better example for my kids. So I went on a bit of a mission. My birthday is July 4th, so I had about 6 months, and I wanted to lose 40 pounds by my 40th birthday. So I chose to do Beachbody programs. I'd done some of the workouts in the past, enjoyed them. Didn't follow the meal plan before, so I tried to out-exercise my diet. That doesn't work. But January 1st, 2013, I thought I'm going all in, following the workout schedule, following the meal plan, drinking Shakeology, and we'll talk a little bit about all that later on. And what ended up happening was I lost 42 pounds by my birthday, and then another 10 pounds after that, so a total of 52 pounds lost. 2 of my favorite workouts, P90X3 and Focus T25. They're super fun, get it done in 30 minutes or less. And I just really like those 2 trainers, Tony Horton and Shaun T. So after having some success, that's what got me interested in kind of sharing the love about Beachbody and making sure that I just inspire other people, and that's kind of what coaching is about. Or to Jill, a little bit about Jillian.
So yeah, some of you actually know me from my fitness days, and I'm still a very active fitness professional. But when Mike had so much success with Beachbody, I kind of initially was like, huh, that's interesting. He's been married to me for, at that point, gosh, almost 10 years. And I'd given him so many programs over the years, but the problem is, and any of you from a fitness background know, a program is only as great as whether or not somebody, pursues it and is complying with it. So, for something shifted for him with Beachbody programs. And for me, what I noticed as a fitness professional looking at it was what shifted for him was that number one, his wife wasn't telling him what to do, which I think was very powerful. And the other thing was that these programs are foolproof. And not to say that my lovely husband here is a fool, but they are really well laid out. And as a fitness professional, when I saw that, I thought, that's very interesting. And my curiosity was piqued. And so I thought, oh, I'll be a supportive wife, and I will encourage my husband by signing up as a coach underneath him. because I understood the value of him having coaches. And it took me about a good another year after signing up as a coach. I kind of dabbled. That's what I like to say. I dabbled in the business. I kind of helped a few clients, but then I started getting some really great results with my clients using these programs. And it really shifted my perspective on how this business could actually not compete with my business, which was always my concern, that it was going to compete with my fitness business. It was going to take clients away from my fitness business. It actually ended up contributing to the growth of my fitness business. So I also teach running clinics. I also teach live fitness classes. I also have private coaching clients. So what I've found is that these programs, all of these different clients from Beachbody to all of my other programs, they cross over. And so what I end up finding is that one leads into the other and leads back to the other side. So what I see is this beautiful interplay of support that I'm able to offer my clients. So that's kind of, I went roundabout to that. So I am actually technically an Emerald coach. I'm really close to what's called Diamond rank within Beachbody. Again, you probably don't know what that means, but one thing I'm really proud of is I have over 300 Beachbody clients or customers that I have helped over the past 3 years. Primarily in the last year, my business has become extremely active. And so and I've had really great results with those clients, and that's something I'm just immensely proud of. So, like I said, I've actually watched my other sides of my business do nothing but grow as a result of all of the interplay of all the programs. So I've been in the fitness industry for more than 15 years. I'm a BCRPA trainer of fitness leaders, so I'm experienced in fitness, and I have a degree in kinesiology. I'm a passionate runner. I love to run, and I teach a lot of running clinics. I've competed in the Ironman triathlon. I've done a lot of athletic events over the years. And one of the things as a fitness professional, again, I really appreciated about these programs is just how well developed and designed they were. I had a lot of fitness pro friends that were like, why would you give somebody else's program? That's crazy. Like, just design it yourself. The reality is, there's only so much I can be good at designing. I think I'm very capable and good at designing programs, but these programs are always up on the latest and the greatest research. I fully have checked these programs out, you guys. They are top-notch programs. And like Mike was saying, they don't just address the fitness, they address the nutrition. And for fitness professionals on this call tonight, unless you've gone out and pursued additional training around nutrition, your scope of practice as a personal trainer, as a fitness professional, is to basically, in Canada, talk about Canada's food guide, and in the States, to talk about the food pyramid and talk about some really basic nutrition stuff. These programs come with a very comprehensive nutrition plan that is based in science and is really common sense. That is really easy for people to follow, and I've seen a huge success with that as well. Briefly, I know Mike is giving me the eye like, stop talking already. I'm so verbose. I've actually also had tremendous personal success with these programs. I tried my first program after I completed a half marathon, and I was shocked to lose 7 pounds and 7 inches in just 3 weeks. That was with the 21-Day Fix, the first 21-Day Fix program. So not the extreme version, just the basic 21-Day Fix program. Beautiful program. Those workouts still challenge me, and I still use them. 30 minutes a day, simple fitness. So very effective.
Awesome. So I want to just give you a little bit of history about Beachbody. Beachbody is becoming a household name, but it's been around actually since 1998. And I'm always shocked at how many people have never heard of Beachbody. And I guess that shocks me because we live and breathe it every day. But most of you will probably have heard of some of the Beachbody brands like P90X and Insanity. Those are some of the most popular ones. Beachbody was founded in 1998. A couple of guys, Carl Deichler and John Congdon, and they really had a goal of helping people to achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. And where they started were with some programs like Great Abs and Power 90 and Slim in 6. And these were kind of your traditional at-home video-based workout programs. And they marketed these through infomercials primarily. That's where Carl's background was in the infomercial world. That's what he knew. And they had a lot of success with that, leading up to the launch of P90X. Now, P90X was very revolutionary, and they used some terms that sounds very marketing-ish, like muscle confusion, etc. But if your viewpoint on at-home fitness programs is still like the old school Jane Fonda aerobics, one look at P90X will change your viewpoint on what can be done at home. It was the first time that really extreme fitness programs came into the home, and that just rocketed Beachbody to success. Now, what they found was that they were able to build a nice online community. So through the Beachbody website, they had a variety of message boards. And on those message boards, people were sharing their journey. They were giving each other support and motivation. And they really saw that a lot of the people that were doing the programs were becoming very strong advocates for their programs. They were having huge successes with P90X. They were sharing that journey with others. They were motivating others. So Carl and John thought, well, wouldn't it be interesting if we rewarded people for their efforts on sharing the programs and helping others have success, and started to compensate people for that. And that's what we call Team Beachbody. It's this team of coaches, and that started in 2007. And since that initial launch, Beachbody has really taken off. You can see all of the different programs that they've launched since 2009, and it's an incredible number. They launch about 2 products a year, I would say, on average. And it doesn't really matter what your goals are or what your fitness level is. There is really something for everybody.
Yeah, and I think, for me as a fitness professional coming in and looking at this library of programs that I have, like I said, I could design something, but this library is so comprehensive. And now with Beachbody On Demand, which is, I think we're going to get into it a little bit later, that's like Netflix for fitness. There is just truly something for everyone, whether somebody's goals are kind of more athletically driven, or they're looking for a kind of a basic, simplistic more weight loss focused program. There really is something that is going to suit everybody's needs and interests.
Now, if you may have actually heard some news articles about some of these programs as well. There are football players that have had success working out with P90X. I know of Olympic speed skaters that have done Insanity the Asylum to help with their workouts. It just goes to show the different ways and the different types of people that these programs can help. Everyone from someone just starting out to high-end athletes can get something from these workouts.
And I would say in my personal experience, I've had clients, everything from that true beginner weight loss client that is truly looking to create a healthy lifestyle with something like 21 Day Fix, all the way up to somebody looking to enhance their running performance. For example, I work with a lot of runners using something like P90X3 or Insanity and getting great results that way.
You'll see on the bottom here, there's also Shakeology, and we're going to get in depth with Shakeology in a few slides, but they really recognize the nutritional component of fitness success. So the fitness programs are world-class, but they want to pair that with nutritional products that are basically the best out there, really.
Well, and the other thing is not just a daily nutritional shake, but also the performance line, which if you have athletes in your kind of friend group or athletes that you work with as personal trainers, that's a really great line as well. Again, I've just been tremendously impressed with it.
And the market has been tremendously impressed with what Beachbody has done as well. You can look at revenue growth since 2007. And, like I said at the beginning, I'm a business geek, with my MBA. These are impressive results. When you look at the exponential growth, especially since really since 2012, which coincidentally is when they launched the Team Beachbody coaching opportunity in Canada. I'm not sure that, a little Canadian pride there, but not sure how much that has to do with it, but just phenomenal growth year after year. So what makes Team Beachbody unique? Well, they recognize that there's a bit of a gap in the market. So you could go to Walmart and you can buy fitness DVDs. or you can sign up for nutrition or diet programs. But most of those focus on one of those areas. With Team Beachbody, what we do is we focus on all 4 of these areas: fitness, nutrition, peer support, and reward. So we've already talked a little bit about the fitness programs, how there's something for everyone. The nice thing is every fitness program comes with a nutrition plan that's designed for that program.
Mm-hmm. And the nutrition program is one of the products that when the 21-Day Fix program came out, one of the products, the nutrition plan that came with that was called the Portion Fix. And it's this beautiful, you've probably seen it somewhere at some point. It's these little containers, color-coded containers, that essentially teach people portion management and how to balance the macronutrients. So they took all of the complexities of tracking and counting, and they threw it out the window as this program, and they really made looking at food simple. And that's the piece of the nutrition plan that I can't get enough of it. I've had just watched people, it has completely changed their relationship with food, and I get a little kind of almost emotional talking about this because it genuinely has changed people's relationship with food. Instead of looking at food as reward, instead of looking at food as, calories in, calories in, calories out, people are genuinely starting to look with this container system at the quality of the nutrition that they're putting in their body. And as a trainer, this just became such a valuable tool. There's some, for example, and again, fitness professionals on the call, this is how I interplay it with other programs. I have lots of runners who have just purchased the Portion Fix from me. I have personal training clients who have also purchased the Portion Fix system. It's a beautiful nutrition standalone program, or paired with Shakeology, or paired with the Performance Line, or paired with one of the other DVD programs. So it's a really beautiful system. The other piece, I don't know, I'm just going to jump into the peer support.
Yeah.
The peer support piece is something that I'm extremely passionate about, and I have just seen this take off like wildfire in my private groups. I call it the power of peers, and I'm actually speaking on it at an upcoming fitness conference, and just talking about the impact that community can have on our ability to be successful. It's all well and good for me as a fitness professional or as a coach, a Team Beachbody coach, to say to my participants, you can do this, I believe in you. But when somebody else in the group, a peer, says that and challenges one another to do like a bigger, harder, faster workout, or challenges them to stay on track with their water or whatever it is, it gives me, literally, I can attest to this, I have shivers up my arms right now, and it inspires me so much to see that peer-to-peer support, that power of peers. It's huge.
And the last part in here are rewards. And we don't often talk about the rewards, I find, as a coaching network too often. I mean, for me, losing 52 pounds was reward enough. But the nice thing is when you complete one of the programs, you can send in your results, your before, your after picture, a little story. And for most of the programs, they send you a free t-shirt. So I've got a drawer full of t-shirts because I've done most of the programs. Some programs you get different things like Size, which is a dance program. You get some funky socks. 22-minute hardcore, you get kind of a gold coin. So different things, but you get that automatic reward. You also have the chance to win cash prizes. Beachbody seems to just love giving away some cash. So they have daily $500 winners. There's quarterly winners of, I think the quarterly prize is $5,000. And then there's an annual prize that we see people get awarded at our annual Coach Summit, and that's $100,000 winnings basically for your transformation. And the stories that we hear at Coach Summit about people have had these amazing transformations, you know, like losing 100, 150, 170 pounds, and just how their lives have changed. And then to see them win a big check of $100,000 is pretty amazing. So no shortage of reward opportunities. And speaking of Coach Summit, here's actually a picture of what we call the super workout at Coach Summit. So the last couple of years, it's been in Nashville, Tennessee. And last year there was about 25,000 of us coaches. And on the Saturday morning, we all gather in one big spot and do a workout together. So this is an image of Broadway in Nashville with 25,000 of us doing a workout. And I think I can see us. We're kind of right there in the middle of the screen.
You can't see us.
I can't see us. Plus, it was really early, so I don't even remember where we were standing. But just to show you kind of some of the numbers, so we looked at the revenue numbers, but in 2015, as our coach network, we helped over 1.5 million people. Now, some of those are coaches, some of those are customers, and those are people that either purchased Shakeology by itself or Shakeology with a fitness program. So 1.5 million people, which is an amazing number.
A lot of people.
A lot of people. Did I jump ahead too early? So let's talk a little bit about Shakeology. Shakeology is a really interesting product. It's we call it your daily dose of dense nutrition, and there's really not a lot of other things on the market, which can kind of be confusing to people because we're used to seeing the 80-pound drum of protein at Costco that you can get for $19.99, and we think that's health food, where that may not be the case. So with Shakeology, it's a little bit less than $5 per serving, which some people lose their minds over. I always laugh at this, where people spend that on a cocktail or a beer or
without even thinking about it.
A morning coffee without thinking about it.
$7 latte with this and the other thing,
But getting a shake that's the equivalent of like having 7 salads for $5, people think you're crazy, right? But it's made of over 70 different superfoods. So superfoods are these amazing things from around the world, things like goji berries and ashwagandha and shashandra and pomegranate and
just let you keep going. You're doing great. Yeah.
Pea protein and just
chocolate. There's chocolate.
There's chocolate. Yes. Lots of different flavors. So there's actually 2 vegan flavors. So I'm not vegan. I go with the regular chocolate. I have regular chocolate literally every day. I've had almost every day for the past 3.5 years. But Jill can't do milk, so she works.
Me and Wei don't get along. So I've been using the vegan formulas since I started, and I'm gonna surprise people here. I was like the biggest skeptic about this product. I thought Mike was wasting our money on buying this shake every month and getting it shipped. You're like, just go to the grocery store. There's tons of products on the market, and usually for about a year before I committed. And I only tried it actually once I signed up as a coach, because that was kind of the gig. You had to commit to a product, I guess. So I was a huge skeptic if you're not hearing that through my audio here. And so I was really happy. I was using products by Vega, which I still feel really happy about. I think they're also great products. And then I tried Shakeology, and I was, again, skeptical that it would make any difference. And I was about 6 weeks in, maybe not even that long. And Mike looked at me and said, "Hey, have you noticed you haven't sent me to the store to buy jujubes?" And
she's a bit of a jujube lover.
Shush. It's my dirty little secret. It's not a dirty little secret. I love chocolate covered jujubes. And I hadn't sent him, I hadn't had these like intense cravings for sugar like I typically been having. And that was my first like, whoa, okay, that's something interesting. The other thing about me is that it was consistently, I had little kids, they're snotty, they're always making me sick. And I was often sick about, on average, once every 6 weeks to 2 months, I was sick, and that was just kind of my rhythm. I, knock on wood, I'm actually knocking. I don't think our desk is actually wood. I think I need some actual wood here. But I actually haven't been sick. I can't remember the last time I was sick. The other day felt like I was maybe fighting a cold. I didn't end up getting it, and I have been healthy for like 8 to 10 months probably since I had my last cold. That to me is huge. And for me, that part of the reason is, and this is where I get a big science geeky, this product is clinically proven. They actually went to the effort of getting an independent trial run on the product, and it was clinically proven for there's 3 key things that I always like to pull on. One is it's clinically proven to help people lose weight if they're using it as a meal replacement. And so that's all well and good. And not everybody's going to use it as a meal replacement. I don't. I use it in combination with fruit and all these things as a meal replacer. But for me, it gets me gets me started on the right foot every morning, or as a snack later in the day. The other thing is that it is clinically proven to help manage A1C levels in your blood, and that's how your body is managing your blood glucose. And that result to me was really significant. And anybody that manages diabetes, anybody that's on watch for diabetes is looking at those levels in your blood. So that was important to me. It's actually clinically proven to help reduce blood cholesterol. So for somebody who is on medications for cholesterol management, I've heard of people who have been able to go off of medications once they've been approved by their doctor, of course, by making some changes with their nutrition, including Shakeology. So I think that's really profound. For me, what I noticed is, like I said, the cravings. I call it my secret weapon for cravings. And I also have noticed, just because I'm getting that regular dose of pre and probiotics, that my gut health is better and that my general health and immune system function is much better.
Plus, they taste amazing. For all the health benefits, like, it is so delicious. As long as you make it right. And a little sidebar, I remember getting the first box of Shakeology, and I think I literally dumped a scoop into some like cool water and stirred it. And you know what? It didn't taste great. You kind of gotta make it right.
And I would say too that, like, it does have a green flavor to it. I don't notice it, but for somebody who's never had, like, it doesn't taste exactly like a Wendy's Frosty. And I think at some point we have to recognize that, you know, like, broccoli doesn't taste like a Wendy's Frosty either. And so when something is healthy for you and it does have these greens and all these superfoods, and don't think even in Elisa, it tastes fantastic. I drink the stuff every day, and I'm not because I sell it. I drink it because I genuinely believe in the product. But, you know, I think you have to come at it and not expect, it's like when you're trying vegan options for protein. Don't expect it to taste like a steak. It's not going to taste like a steak. It's going to taste like a vegan alternative.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I briefly talked about some of the nutrients that are in Shakeology, and just go into a little bit more detail. It does have protein, so it's not strictly a protein shake, but I think it's got about 17 grams of protein, and it's a protein blend. It's got vitamins, minerals, like I think it's like almost 100% of all the major vitamins, and all those things, like Jill talked about, help reduce hunger and food cravings. It's got antioxidants and phytonutrients that will help you to detoxify, protect your body. It's got adaptogen herbs, which helps increase energy. It's got prebiotics, probiotics, fiber, digestive enzymes, all the stuff that just makes your gut operate better.
You know, and just to geek out a little bit over here too with the nutrition stuff, there's just more and more research coming out about the impact of your gut and your overall health. So if your gut health is good, your overall health is going to be good. Your immune system is going to be functioning well. And there's lots of new research coming out about the impact of your gut health to weight loss. So a lot of connections being made in the research towards not having a healthy gut, not having that good intestinal flora, which these probiotics are going to actually promote, and not being able to lose weight. There's a hormone interplay there that they're really starting to understand. And they probably won't understand fully for a while, but probiotics not going to hurt you.
And the other nice thing about Shakeology that we really appreciate is it doesn't have a bunch of artificial junk in it. This is as real a food as you're going to get in a kind of a processed powdered bag, right? You know, it's got no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, and
no weird junky fillers. That's the worst. For me, when I look at a product, any sort of anything even remotely processed, and a powder is processed, let's be honest. The number one thing I'm looking for is that at number one, I can recognize everything on that list as a food product, even if it's some crazy superfood and I don't know what it is. I can Google it and I can find out that it's actually a food product. But when I see all sorts of chemical names, when I see kind of fructose or glucose on one of the first of the few ingredients, it raises alarm bells for me. Why is that in there? Why are we putting so much sugar in this product? Or why are we putting these weird emulsifiers in this product? do we need that? Do we know what the impact that is on our body of having that?
But of course, Shakeology alone isn't what makes Team Beachbody unique. I mean, it's a big part of what we do as coaches. We love the product, but really, as we talked about before, we've got a solution basically for everybody. We've got still have the old school now, the DVD programs. Actually, P90X originally came out on VHS tapes. I was talking with the coach at an event I went to, and he still has his P90X VHS tapes.
That's awesome.
But now we've moved into different things. We've moved into digital access, and Jill talked about Beachbody On Demand, and you're able to access that. You're able to stream the workouts right to your computer or laptop or phone. There's a Beachbody On Demand app, so you can just stream the workouts. You can actually download up to 7 of the workouts just onto your phone, so you don't have to rely on Wi-Fi or a cell network. And with Beachbody On Demand, you get access to a lot of Beachbody's older programs, like the original, actually the whole P90X line, P90X, X2, X3, Insanity, Asylum, T25. They're all just included in Beachbody On Demand. You don't have to pay anything more for those older programs. You get all the nutrition guides and everything just digitally, which is awesome.
And there's also all this exclusive content, which I'm really excited about because it's new, it's fresh, it's based on the latest and the greatest research. There's a new program coming out called the 3-Week Yoga Retreat, which I'm really excited about. It's basically like yoga for anyone. So that person that's potentially been intimidated to go to yoga class because they don't know what to do and they're kind of intimidated by what all these yogis are doing. It's going to be something that's going to walk them through how to perform yoga moves and have a taste of all sorts of different types of yoga. So then when they're looking at yoga schedules out in the real world, if they choose to go there, they're going to know what to choose. They're going to know what the different types of yoga are so that they know where to start. There's also exclusive content like cooking shows, which is, I think, really brilliant. There is exclusive content with new fitness programs always being added. So actually things that are only available on Beachbody On Demand, not even available as a DVD program.
There's even a reality TV show, and we're like 2 episodes behind, so I think we need to get caught up.
Snap up on that, yeah.
Through Beachbody, Beachbody also sells fitness equipment. We've got power stands and mats and all sorts of stuff. There's a few weight loss specific programs like the 3-Day Refresh, which is a gentle cleanse. It's great for people that are kicking off a fitness journey, or if you just get back from vacation, you just need a bit of a kickstart into healthy eating again.
And what I like about the 3-Day Refresh is it's not like your typical cleanse where you're not going to eat, which would make me miserable. You actually get to eat food during this kind of it is truly a refresh. It's about kind of resetting, pressing the reset button is what I describe it as. It is reasonably low calorie, but you still are maintaining a higher level of protein, which is a vegan-based protein with the, and it tastes really great. High doses of fiber to kind of flush your system, as they say, and then of course healthy fats and vegetables and fruits, so that you're getting good nutrition coming in. The other thing is the Beachbody Performance line, which is the kind of blue canisters down below there. These products are really exciting in my books. They have an Energize or a pre-workout formula. They have a Hydrate, which I'm really excited about and been using personally. Energize was just actually announced as the pre-workout formula for the Ironman series. So it's available at all the Ironman races, which really goes to, speaks to how good quality it is. Ironman's not going to get behind just any product. And so I've been using Energize and Hydrate, both of them, in my running performances and with my workouts. And I've really noticed that just great results with both of those products. There's also, Mike can probably speak more to the recharge and the
there's
recharge and replenish.
And these are really more traditional protein shakes. There's Recover, which is a post-workout shake, which actually does taste like a Wendy's Frosty, to be honest. Packed full of of protein. It also has pomegranate extract in it, which helps to reduce muscle soreness. And then there's Recharge, which is pretty unique. It's a slow dose protein, casein protein, that you take this just before you go to bed, and it releases protein into your system as you sleep, and really helps to develop or repair your muscles. I've used these, and they work fantastic. I gained more muscle mass than I really wanted to through them. Like they work. They're also NSF, NSC,
NSB.
Yeah, certified, which means that they've been really tested. So if you're working with like an NCAA athlete, there's no banned substances in this. Now, we wouldn't expect banned substances, but there's a bit of a problem in the supplements market where something like 30% of supplements that are on the shelf don't actually contain the same ingredients that they list on the nutrition labels. With this certification, it's basically a guarantee that what's on the nutrition label matches what's inside these containers, which makes me feel even better about the products.
And also shocks me about the nutrition industry,
Yeah.
but that's a whole nother webinar. There's also some Shakeology boosts. So if you're looking to get a little more in your Shakeology, there's a Power Greens. There's one that's for digestive health, which is more probiotics and prebiotics, fiber, and then Focused Energy, which is kind of like that. What I like about both the Energize or the pre-workout and Focused Energy is they don't give you that kind of buzzy energy that a lot of pre-workouts or energy products do. They're green tea based energy, or the small dose, low dose caffeine is green tea based, and so it doesn't give you that same kind of I'm going to take off feeling.
And you definitely get results with these programs. I mean, you can see some of the before and afters here on this slide, and even onto this next one. Just amazing. Both Jill and I, we've had tremendous amounts of success. Neither of us had to lose 150 pounds, but for myself, losing 52 pounds was a game changer. And people still have a hard time believing what I was able to do. And I've met so many people that have had just amazing transformations, and it's easy to see these kind of photos online and think, oh, that's lighting, or they were sticking out their gut before. But I tell you, when you see pictures of people and they go on stage and they're literally in one side of their old pair of pants, like they're fitting into one leg of their old pants, you can't fake that kind of stuff.
No.
These are real people getting real results.
And before and afters can be a little cheesy, but these before and afters, if you're looking at these pictures, it's quite remarkable. And you know that these pictures are a testament to a complete lifestyle transformation. Mm-hmm. And to me, like, anybody can get a great before and after and have their abs be more chiseled. But to me, these kind of dramatic changes signify lifestyle change. And when it comes to weight loss, and when it comes to creating lasting change, for me, that's about lasting lifestyle change. And that's what gets me really excited about these programs.
Absolutely. The other thing we talk about is peer support. So one of the nice things about being a coach is we get to kind of work with people that we like and our friends. Team Beachbody coaches are just like the nicest group of people you ever want to meet. I remember going down to our first coach summit in Vegas. That was in 2014. And we were a little bit worried, like, what are the people going to be like? And everyone we met was just super nice. Mm-hmm. It was fantastic. So, some of the pictures here are pictures of us at different events and people that we know, our team of coaches, some other local coaches, etc. And I'll speak for myself. I've gained a lot of friendships throughout just being around other coaches. I've got success partners. We keep each other accountable. We support each other. We help each other, and because we're all in the same mission. We all want people to have some of those tremendous results. So It's a great community of people to be a part of.
Yeah, definitely.
So we've talked a lot about Beachbody and the products, etc. So let's get into, or these next couple slides, really what a coach does and what it means to be a coach. So so we've already talked about how Jill is a fitness expert, but Jill, maybe you can talk about how you don't have to be a fitness expert either.
I think one of the big distinctions I like to make with people is that, yes, I am a fitness professional and I use these products with my clients. But that isn't how this business is actually set up. What a coach actually is really an accountability coach. And so what you're there to do is to provide support and accountability and really facilitate peer support. So as a coach, I'm not there to tell people what to do. That program is going to do that. The nutrition program is going to give them the guidance they need. I'm there as a resource, and I'm there to provide, I'm like there to be their biggest cheerleader. And so do I, as a coach with fitness background, do I pull on my fitness background? Absolutely. I mean, we're all going to pull on our own unique strengths as a coach to pull that in and be better at our craft. But, you know, by no means do you have to be a fitness expert. And I think sometimes the best Beachbody coaches are actually people who aren't fitness professionals, who have been through the journey. They're that person who's used the programs, has had some success with them, maybe not even like huge success, but is actually on the journey. They are walking the talk and they are inspiring the heck out of everybody in their community. And so people want to be a part of that. They want to join that person because they want to know what they're doing. I want to do that too. It's like if you've ever had the experience of going through a fitness journey yourself and people are like, what are you doing? You're looking fantastic. Oh, hey, let me tell you about it.
So, you know, you don't have to be a fitness expert. You don't have to be a nutrition expert. You definitely don't have to be an experienced salesperson. We're not about, you know, hard old school sales techniques. We're really about sharing. So, you know, we share how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. As a coach, you know, we're always being committed to being proof that the products work. So I know for myself, I drink Shakeology every day. I still commit to a workout program all the time. Right now I'm doing P90X3. It's my soulmate workout. That's what I'm doing. And as a coach, we're also always work on improving and developing ourselves. So when we're doing these things, when we want to help people, when we're doing things ourselves that work and we're just sharing that journey, that's really ultimately how we operate as a coach. And then once we find people that want to try what we're doing, like Jill said, we support them as best as we can. So what are the benefits of being a coach? There are many. So I always tell people that being a coach is basically you're the CEO of your own business, and you can do with it kind of what you want. So you can set your own hours. You can work on this part-time, full-time, double full-time if you wanted. You can build it online through social media. You can do it in person. You know, you could do home parties if you have experience doing home parties and love it. Do it that way. Basically, you just want to share what's working for you and attracting other people. So a lot of flexibility in the coaching opportunity. And there are rewards, and you know, just a few ways that you earn income as a Beachbody coach, because like I said, it is a business, so there is income involved. So the first way you can earn income is through commissions. So as a coach, you earn a 25% commission if someone buys product through you. Now, you don't have to hold any inventory. There's no sales quotas or anything like that. But if someone is interested in buying Shakeology, you basically give them like a referral link or an affiliate link kind of a system, and then you get reward from that sale directly from Beachbody. There's also bonuses for team growth. So if you develop a team of coaches yourself and those coaches end up helping lots of people, Beachbody pays you a bonus based on basically the number of people that your coaches help. again, there's no obligation to recruit people, to recruit other coaches. You can create a nice little side income just on the commissions. There's also annual trips. So at the bottom of the screen there, you can see a cruise ship. We were lucky enough to go on the cruise beginning of this year, a little 5-day Caribbean cruise. So you can basically earn that trip. There's ongoing recognition. We do a lot of recognition within our team. We have a private Facebook page that we recognize people on a weekly basis. But there's also different awards that you can win through Beachbody. They're big on recognition when you achieve different ranks. Like Jill talked about Emerald rank and Diamond rank, and I talked about Star Diamond rank. You get T-shirts and bracelets and jackets and all sorts of cool stuff. And there's always learning and personal development too. You can earn books and webinar opportunities, and the list kind of goes on and on and on.
Good swag.
Yeah. And there's outstanding support. So when you sign up as a coach, you're not just kind of left on your own to figure things out. Although, to be honest, almost everything that you need to know as a coach exists on YouTube. You could ask any Beachbody coach related question on YouTube, and you will find like 100 videos that's going to explain it. But you do get a lot of support. So you get a whole training package. There's a business quick start guide. There's coach basics programs, coach training programs. There's a full suite of marketing tools and product guides and things that are available to you in what we call our coach online office. There's coach breaking news. There's a weekly wake up call that you can dial into, which has some announcements from corporate. Plus there's usually a guest speaker, or there's always a guest speaker on there. Quite often it's another coach that's just sharing their story and what works for them. You can also listen to that via podcast. There's a monthly newsletter, there's coach FAQs, there's social media channels. There's no lack of support because, back at the beginning, we saw those revenue slides. Beachbody wants to see that revenue graph keep going up and up and up. And the way that they're going to do that is to make us as coaches as successful as we can be. So they are definitely out to support us. Now we have a fantastic team, and I am biased, of course, when I say that. But within Beachbody, you have different teams. Our team is called Savvy Fitness, and we're part of a bigger team as well that you can get access to. Some of the things that you can expect from our team of coaches: we do new coach training. We have self-paced training, so you can just go to our team website with the password, and you can just go through all of the training videos. We also do kind of coach basics groups from time to time, so you get that peer support. We do team video conference calls at least once a month. We're doing kind of that conference call. We have team challenges sometimes. We do some leadership training stuff, which are kind of like special programs. We do have a Facebook team page where we talk about recognition. We hold each other accountable if that's what you need. And bottom line is you get supported from me and my business expertise. You also get supported with Jill and her fitness background and her supportive style.
Yeah, so I think we kind of have a unique approach to this business that a lot of different teams don't have, because Mike does have that strong business background and I have the strong fitness background, which I think affords us some unique tools in our toolkit for sure, and we're just all about sharing them.
Absolutely. One of the newest things that we're launching is actually a personal development book club that's starting in a couple of weeks, and we're going to start to do that on a regular basis because we want people to develop themselves as well. And I know for me, I have learned so much about online marketing, and I'm convinced that I could start a completely different online marketing business just with what I've learned as a Beachbody coach. Everything from email marketing to webinars to social media to all sorts of crazy stuff. And I'm always happy to share my knowledge because I totally geek out about that marketing stuff.
He does.
I do. So what are the options? So you're probably wondering, okay, well, I'm interested. What's the next step? So you can join our team as a coach, or if you kind of want to try out the products, you're not so sure yet, you can join as a customer and start working on yourself. And if you like the products, then you can always sign up as a coach later. So first option, joining as a coach, there's a couple different ways to do that. And I'm actually going to start with option number 3 here, where you can buy a fitness program and pay the $49 to become a coach. Actually, you can just become a coach for $49, not buy a fitness program, but that really never works, because if you're not doing the fitness program, I don't know how you're going to talk to someone about any of the fitness programs, right? You need to practice what you preach. So you can buy a fitness program and pay $50 to become a coach. You can buy Shakeology and pay $50 to become a coach, or you can get a challenge pack. And the challenge pack is what we almost always recommend. So with a challenge pack, you get a fitness program or access to 90-day access to Beachbody On Demand. There's a pack just for that. You get your first shipment of Shakeology. And even if you just get like the 21-day fix challenge pack, you still get 30-day trial to Team Beachbody Club. And we actually recommend that all coaches get that Team Beachbody Club membership. It works out to be $3 a week. You get full access to Beachbody On Demand. The nice thing about the challenge pack is you get the fitness program, you get Shakeology, and when you sign up this way, Beachbody waives that $50 coach enrollment fee. So you're getting bundled savings, and you're also saving that $50. So it just makes a whole lot of sense. If you do sign up as a coach, the only other cost is your business service fees. So that's about $18 a month, and these are Canadian prices. If you're in the U.S., it's different U.S. funds. I think the coach sign up is $40, and then the monthly is I think $15.95. So with your business service fees, you get access to all of the marketing materials. They set you up with 3 websites that you can use. You can basically direct people to your websites to buy products. There's the Coach Online Office, which has an email system and all of your reports. Beachbody takes care of all the product warehousing, all the customer service, all the technical support, the marketing, communications, the training, Success on Demand. You get a lot of stuff for $18. And because it's a business, the $18 is also a tax deduction. If you're not ready to join as a coach, you can join as a customer, and it's the same kind of deal minus the coach sign up fee, that $50 fee. So you can buy a challenge pack, and if you buy a challenge pack through myself or through Jill, we support you on your fitness journey, whether that's in a challenge group, which I don't think we even talked about what a challenge group is. Or direct one-on-one support. It all depends on what you need as an individual. So challenge pack, Shakeology, or just a fitness program. Mm-hmm. So what happens next? Well, in the next 24 hours, what's going to happen is because you registered for the webinar, you're going to get an email probably tomorrow. That's just going to ask you a few questions about kind of what you liked. Do you think that this is a good fit, and what option really appeals to you? If Jill or I already have a personal relationship with you, like we invited you through Facebook or something like that, we're probably going to also reach out through Facebook Messenger or a phone call or something like that to touch base with you and have that conversation and see where things go. So before we end the presentation, I just want you to think about a couple things. So think about what can becoming a coach do for you? Who are the people that you can help? And really, what are your goals and dreams? I never, 3.5 years ago, I never thought I would be here today talking about being a Beachbody coach. I have a very solid corporate gig that pays me very well, but I am so passionate about this side business that we've created. I can't even really express how much I benefited from being a coach. So it's not even about the extra income for me or for us, which it's nice, but it's about the personal growth. and all the people that we've both been able to help along the way. So think about that for you. Think about what's going on in your life, and is coaching an opportunity for you to pay some extra bills or to develop yourself in a different way? Or is it really going to be a mechanism for you to focus on your health and fitness journey and get those results that you've always wanted? Because being a coach, I really stay accountable to myself. I can't let myself go back to sitting on the couch eating potato chips every night, because that's not really setting a good example for my customers and my team. So that is it for tonight, folks. I hope you got some good value out of this. I hope we answered a lot of your questions. If you do have further questions for us, shoot us an email back, or connect with us on Facebook, either through our personal accounts or our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/BeSavvyFit. Always happy to chat through questions.
Absolutely.
So thanks everyone for joining us tonight. Hope you have a great evening, and we will be talking to you soon.